So now follow me to one of the Airbnbs. I'm just going to do a quick inspection there just to make sure that everything is okay. It is a 7-bedroom house with 4 bathrooms, fully renovated, which I completed about 4 or 5 months ago. So come and follow me. I'll see you soon. I'm going to tell you a story about the property we're about to watch, to visit. This property was purchased back in 2021. This property in particular, we bought it back at auction. And I didn't view the property when I was going to buy it. A big mistake that a lot of people make. I normally view all of the properties I buy prior to the auction. But on this particular occasion, I had 4 other properties in that same road. So I knew the road by the back of my hand, and I knew the layout of the property as the palm of my hand. However, when I bought the property was coming with a tenant in situ. That means a tenant has been living there for quite a while. In this particular case, she was there for about 17 years, and she hadn't paid the rent to the previous landlord for about 4 months. When I got the property, within the contract of the auction terms, I had to pay the landlord, the vendor, the remaining arrears from the tenant. So the 4 months rent, I had to pay them reluctantly. And when I got the property, I went to view it for the first time. I spoke to the tenant. The tenant told me that she didn't want to move out, as she wanted to stay. But obviously the house needed some repairs done. So I said that she had to move out, I needed to do some repairs and to refurbish the property. She told me that she didn't have anywhere to go, so I gave her some time. I said, look, find your own property, take some time to 1, 2, 3 months, whatever is needed for you to find another property for you and your kids. So 2 months came in, and as it happened, she never looked for anything in those 2 or 3 months. At the same time, I was rushing because I had bridging finance to pay, I had expenses that I had to pay, and there was no rental income coming from this woman. So not only she didn't pay the landlord for the last 4 months, but she wasn't paying me, the new landlord, since we got the property. And to cut the story short, I offer her to pay 3 months rent in advance on her deposit to wherever she was moving to, just as a good sign and will from my side. She never looked for anything. She tried to look for bits and pieces, but what she was looking at was unrealistic for the market conditions. So I ended up taking her to court. The court took a year to come through, and when we went to hearings, she was bringing up issues that she didn't mention before. She was mentioning things of disrepair, and these things started to pile up and started to, amount the time to delay the courts. So to cut this story short, it took a year, and just over a year, to evict this woman. And not only that, but I had to sign a Tumblin order with her. And a Tumblin order is basically an agreement between both parties where I wanted her to leave as soon as possible, and for her to leave, she demanded that the rent arrears would be erased, and I had to basically forgive her for the 14 months that she didn't pay rent. I accepted, she accepted, the Tumblin order was signed, and the judge ordered that she had to leave within 28 days. Then when I got the property, after 28 days, the woman indeed moved out, and the property was in derelict condition. There were holes everywhere, leaks, the kitchen was completely destroyed. Not only I think the property was in bad condition while she was living there, but also I think she made it worse for the last few months just to cause some extra damage on it. It's just the lengths people go to annoy you or to represent something to you. But we managed to get the property, and we fixed it, we refurbished it, and I'm going to show you the end result. I'll see you next. Okay, so here we are in the property that I was telling you about. Let me show you and guide you through it. Right, so here we have a 7-bedroom property, which we're very proud of. We decorated to a very high standard. So when we got this property, there was a lot of leaks, and this whole ceiling collapsed completely. 2 weeks into the refurbishment, this whole ceiling came down completely. A lot of damp, a lot of water was coming through. And we have made a beautiful Airbnb from this. Kitchen, very nicely designed. We wanted to bring this all together with a very high standard, giving a nice, expensive touches to it. And as you can see, we've done a really good job here. We also converted the basement. The basement was literally where people were just throwing all the rubbish in there, to be honest. There was nothing in there, and we converted it to make another bedroom there. There you go. So this basement was completely converted. We're very proud of what we did here. We tanked the whole thing, redecorated, and we made this into a lovely, lovely bedroom for Airbnb. And since this property is quite close to Liverpool Stadium, so you can imagine it's a high demand for this property. We made this beautiful bathroom with Italian tiles, porcelain tiles, with a dark screen, spotlights, and a beautiful jet shower as well. All of the bedrooms are of similar standards. And here we have another bedroom, where we made an ensuite, similar type of bathrooms and mirrors with the LEDs. Similar thing on this bedroom. What a massive bedroom this is, and we made this bedroom an ensuite too. So similar style. All the mirrors, LEDs, beautiful black decorated tiles, black walls with white marble floors, and it looks so unique and luxurious and really modern and stylish, very welcoming. And then we have 2 more bedrooms on the top floor. Come on. Finally, we're on the top floor. So we made this loft into 2 more bedrooms. The loft was converted to a really high standard. The rooms are still quite spacious, and the quality of the rooms of the Airbnb itself is really good. We also created these bathrooms to serve these 2 bedrooms. Similar style of the house, just to follow through. And here we have the top bedroom